So when and where did you buy your first home?
Our first home was on Elbron Avenue, and it was your dad that told us about the house.
Well, yeah, we lived in an apartment on Arlington Ave for almost a year after we were first married. And then, remember I mentioned Doris Helmick as a neighbor in one of the earlier videos here? Well, her dad owned a home on Elbron Ave, which he was going to sell. And my dad knew him and said, why don't you go over and look at it? And we went over and looked at it, and we really liked it. And it was really expensive. It was $16,500. That was our first home. And you can't even buy a car today for that. But we just loved it, and we loved the neighbors. The neighbors were really wonderful, and the school was right there, the park was right there, and the pool was through the neighbor's yard. So it was an ideal place to start raising our young children.
Yes, it was. We had many good years there, and lots of memories. And Betty and Jim Youngsman, they were, and Ellie and Rich Kipoff, they were the neighbors on both sides of us. They were brother and sister, Ellie and rather Rich and Betty. But to this day, Betty and Dad and I are still friends, and we still visit with one another. So
The rest of them all are transferred.
Yeah, the rest of them have gone on. But they showed us the way, the truth, and the life. And that was a big part of our...
Christian Reform people.
Yeah, they were Christian Reform people. As time went on, that's what we became.
Right.
Well, did you and Dick always attend church?
Always.
Always.
Always. There was never a Sunday that we didn't feel that we belonged in church. And we started a family right away, and it was very important to us that the kids know about God early on in life. And they did. They all knew about God early on through church. And I don't know how far this question goes, but I'm going to take it a little further than what it may be. In the Catholic Church, which we attended over on Diamond Bridge Ave, they had a school program for the youth, and Barbara got involved with that. And her involvement in that led to tripling the amount of kids that were going to those classes. And one of the reasons was there was a homeschool group for Catholic kids that was started by her. So that was a very big deal, and it really increased the amount of children going into the Sunday school classes during the week as well as on the weekend. And then they involved me, the bishop involved me for some reason. And I'm not too sure why, but he asked me to go out and start the parish councils in the different parishes throughout the whole diocese.
What are parish councils?
Parish councils are given the right to the people that are in the church by vote to do things within the church. It wasn't all left up to the priests. There was accountability of money and accountability of all these other things, of the schools and everything else. The parish council had to come up with it. So needless to say, a lot of the Monsignors were not very happy with that because they were relinquishing a lot of their power, and I was going to be a heretic and probably knocked out of every Catholic church in the area. But the councils were very important. They came together, and I think they're a big part of the Catholic area today. Parish councils have a lot to say about what's going on in the church today.